Alright, regular season finale coming up. Got a little bit of recruiting. So we got a bye week here. Both will get rested up. I left this guy on. I don't know why. Guess I can't believe we lost that one. I think I say back in. Let's just take off the 5 here for now. We just added it. That looks good. No. On this one, got the PGA Championship on. I don't think you can hear it, but Scotty Scheffler looking like he's back. The Shield, like it has to be the Shield. Nice crossings for Steve. Should have known that. We're gonna do that one because it's his main. Alright, and then we're just going after a couple guys. Do we know this guys? This was a star, but Oregon's getting in. Nice. Who's Oregon Law with a 3-star? Athletes, here we go. Duo Fred. There we go. Nothing down here. This is the bottom one. Any athletes left to look at? I think we had seen most of them. Very good. Nice. I want to go for, must have checked that guy. Must have checked physical or I don't know, I can look at him. I don't want to go that player. Gadgets are okay, a little short. gritties. Route artists, if they're tall or mid, trying to physical route running. Checked. It's not real tall, but not bad. We're not going after Cucas. A lot of gadgets here. Like that dude? Yeah. No, I don't know enough. See that? Where am I on my receiver's the only one where I can learn the depth tree. Okay. But we want to get mostly to tier 3. Let's go to let's just do that one. Moving along. Move it along. And the cat's here. You say hi? Yeah. Oh, we got that guy. Is that without the visit? Alright, we got people visiting, so we win. We should get another level. And we can upgrade another thing. There. Cruising along. Try to get that one. I should have scheduled the ones I had. Whatever. I think we lost that. But at this point, oh man. Oh, we can win this with the visit. They just had a visit. So maybe. A couple visitors here. Take this off for now. Clemson's coming, so let's actually the visit. Now they'll stop, but not until a couple weeks. And they could get it good. Oregon is still going after that guy. I feel like they'll drop that recruitment and go for transfer portal. And we jumped up on that guy. Alright, let's see if we can get some dev trades in. These are some normal. Skip. Nothing. Jam, it doesn't tell us. 90 speed already with Prospero. We're going for it. Did we get a lot of receivers? We're still going for one. Don't think we keep those guys at receiver. We got this guy. And that goes. So we got a decent amount of receivers coming in, including a 5-star. But I don't know, it just seems like the best use of our time right now. Oops, normal, don't do wasted one there. It's popping up. Decent amount. Nothing there. 86 speed gadget. Yeah, let's do it. There's another normal. Yeah, got a decent haul for that. We got 7 left.
And where the flag is cut and this little pimple at the back left is really difficult to get close to.
Yeah, 4 linemen.
I think his greatest superpower, Justin Rose, is his ability to craft a score when the ball's not going for him. And this is a really lousy start. He'll take one shot at a time. Winged off the right, a little bit against.
3 linebackers, a couple of corners. So we'll do that because we're not going to do much portaling. It's too easy, I think. We did a little bit earlier, now we're going to lay off. Looking for... Oh, not boundary. I don't want boundary. I want field or bumping around. Field. No boundaries. There's another field he's short, but not the end of the world. No boundaries. He was bumping around a little short. Chico. Field. Oh, missed it. Take 3. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's go 25th ranked Tulane. We're up to 4th. Should be safe in the playoffs, but don't know. We got people visiting. Want to see the offense get a little more explosive here.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own team. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the FIU Panthers offense has the ball first today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs him.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
There we go. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. There's so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
On the ground, it's Schaefer. Brings him down from 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs. Like that run right there.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Ready, set. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Cricket. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball. The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs.
That's because I have visitors. I want to see this again. Yeah, that guy just slammed the left tackle. Okay, they're about to get beat.
His QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Yeah, visitors, so they're blocking. Oh, of course, he just...
They'll leave it with him.
Goes with the tempo.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Pace. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
Nice move there. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard
Single
line.
back ace double wing.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Here
he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good timing on the quick out. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way his guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
Bingo.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the set. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to you.
Here we go. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Pace. He lost one down the sideline. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Base 27 jump. Base 27. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense, keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. He goes at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside edge. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught.
That's scary.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking for a physical attack to pick up. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
Lasso!
Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Witherspoon.
Blocking his
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job on the DB securing the football.
Hey, Marquez, nice tackle.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback and they get him at the 46.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he can throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Florida International offense is back on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Through the defense. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around.
Where's the ball, right?
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Schaefer. Gets it past the line. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like having a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ready? His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Set. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running around. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Igloo. Red pass is complete. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
That's right.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Into the end zone.
Hold on with the ball.
Incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
The ball. Hold it. That's for you.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll try it over the left side. He's going to lose it on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
To the air, it's Pace. He's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Got the 1st down and more.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Here's the throw out to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to pass. Unloads it left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Switching Holiday.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Neal. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Scanning the field, it's Pace. Under fire. No, he goes at the 39. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance. You know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. FIU pushing tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working the man. They bring it down with the big play. Will move the sticks.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back in.
Bad throw.
They ruin an early drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the air, it's Pace. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Snagged out of the air. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat.
Go.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, change the bus. Let's get a couple of officials.
And the Panthers will boot it away to start the second half.
Got a lot of passes in the pocket.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Oh, Selena. Jumps the RPO. So we're going to do that.
Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Touchdown. That's not close.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Moves.
On the move, it's Schaefer. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Toss.
Got it.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Might be changing the route.
Jackrabbit.
What's the blocking?
Try to get it to the edge. Shakes off the defender.
That would
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Right here.
Okay, ready?
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab on that. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up.
And he takes it in for the score. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Blocking people got a good average.
Getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
Well,
you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Gets it on the option. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Yeah, it's been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better.
Good.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Punt is on its way. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Spider.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Ready?
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man? The durability, the toughness. He's got all those characteristics.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires the big foul. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it on the counter. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Wants to throw on third. Seems it complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Got it. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Let's go. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback making checks. Ready, go. Calls his own number.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kansas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Ready. from the gun, leaves it on the inside of the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to call back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
Let's
just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Okay, ready? 42 Spider.
Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked.
Defense scoops up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the... Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Ready? Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Lasso! Lasso!
Quick touch pass to the receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Man, the defense, you hold
He's
your
blocking.
breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
I mean, this offense basically lined up and said, I don't care if you double team him, triple team him, it really doesn't matter. We're still going to feature him. And guess what happens? They still get the first down, even though he was double teamed.
FIU set up with another first down.
Get set! Get set!
Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes second and 1. The inside handoff. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, you know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards rushing here in the fourth quarter. You know he is begging his fans just for one more carry to get that mark.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking left. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
Using the quick game. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Making side adjustments here. They just keep firing. He's got it on. And the route is on. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his spots. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Pace. Dumps it to the back.
Yeah, they're running.
The connection there might have let him move too much.
And that's just the kind of game it's been throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly. So you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Paul? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Run for the first down. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Ready. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Clear. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready.
Looking for a crease. It's Schaefer. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
All right.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I still ended up with some tackles, so yeah, I had a game, 3 sacks, and a pick, and wow. Alright. Moving on. Alright.